Oh, good morning. Good morning. It is still morning. We're on Saturday, the 17th of January. I've got to remember the month even. Time has flashed past in the last month, especially since coming back from Japan. Had a lovely time with my holidays. It was a wonderful experience. I haven't posted much because I just keep running out of time, and it's not my priority is not the social media. As you may have noticed, it's taken me a long time to get back into starting a daily card reading even. I'm Boundy Psychic Medium, and I am here to do a daily card reading. Um, I am expecting to do them again every day, so far as much as I can. Okay, it could be a bit erratic because sometimes life situations do shift timelines and possibilities. Okay, it is lovely to be home. I'm going to go across to the table because with this, I'm going to change the format a little bit. You'll notice that there is only the one card. We've just got a single card. And I'm using the Rana George Lenormand deck. Beautiful deck. It's Rana George who's created the interpretations that are in the guidebook. This one's the guidebook. And it's actually Callie French who's done the artwork. It's a beautiful deck. I really enjoy using this one. What I'm mostly wanting to do with it at the moment as a single card is bring it more into a singular focus for the day rather than have the other options. You yourself, if you've been watching me regularly over the last 8 years, you will have your own deck of some sort, I'm sure, that you can use as your own consulting tool for getting the more in detail energetics around what you have happening in your life, that you can give yourself a very good reading with your cards of whatever type you love to use. This one I want is just a focus card for our day that you can really hone in on the subject of what this is shining out for you in your day. What we've got here, now that I can zoom into just this singular card, is card 33, the key. Now I'm going to take away the other objects. It is a little bit glary because I do have a very bright day outside. Okay, and what we're going to do with this, bring myself a little bit bigger, is have a look at this key card, because being something that opens and closes what you have of any type around your space, it could be a locked box, it could be a safe, it could be one of those dear diaries. This one here, I'll read it from the book because, as you know, with the different interpretations by others, there's always some level of nuance that might open a suggestion for you yourself to take into whatever your life situation is, to take into your inner understanding of what the cards are about, and most especially for you, because we do. It's our own life journey of how we've come to where we are that's going to give us the best teacher for what we're seeing in our guidance for today, being the key, and other things that might show up as indicators, as symbols, as signs for us in our day that connects it all together more succinctly, instead of having the three and having the three cards, the one that focuses on the home and the one that focuses on the work that I have been using. It's been a long time of using the same pattern, so I just wanted to change it up for a bit this year. I'm just going to use the one card. Okay, so with card 33, the key, and it's got the corresponding 8 of diamonds for the regular playing deck, okay? So if all you have is a regular playing deck to use as if it was a Lenormand card deck, or even as tarot, because tarot can correspond to some of the playing decks as well, Have a look well, Google it, or there's a lot of AI tools now that can give you some relatively good information. Always check when you're using any of these things against a known fact and known trusted sites, because they do tend to guess them occasionally. And a good morning to you, Fiona. It's lovely to see you popping in with the comments. Good morning, Ros Gurley. Hi, and all around the globe. So good to see you and hear your voice. Thank you, Fiona. It's lovely to be back. And the numerology that you've done, thank you so much. And today is a 1 for a day number. And we have, of course, the 33 goes into being a 5. You can use it as just the power number of 33, the angel number, or you can use it as 6 singular, but Fiona has added it together for us with all the numbers on the card that show, including the 8. So that breaks down to a 5. So we're on that cusp of numerology progress when you look at the 0 to 9 as a full numerological interpretation. It's wonderful to go and see someone who is a professional numerologist and the different meanings behind all of the numbers that are in your birth date and lots of different things. It's wonderful. So do tap into that if you need as well. Right. So with our key, and from the direct interpretation that we've got here, I'm reading it from the book. I'll hold that under there. So here we have what is written by Rana George in this particular interpretation and book. So, a mysterious golden key adorned with the flower of life pattern. So when you actually look very closely to it in real life, this camera actually doesn't do it justice. I can't zoom in any further, but I can hold it up to there and hope it focuses. There we go. That beautiful pattern of the tree of life. It's a very intriguing design, and doing it from a compass and pencil, the pencil and the compass, and creating it yourself. It's very interesting to note the numbers and the maths that go into the tree of life and the angle you need to, it's very interesting. So anyway, mysterious golden key adorned with the flower of life pattern, which is right in the center, encrusted with 3 emeralds and attached, and the emeralds here are around the stem of the key. You might see that. Crusted with 3 emeralds and attached to a thick blue tassel. Beautiful silk lays on a wooden table waiting to be picked up. So the key is in readiness for us to use. Okay, so with that, we have that in our possession. That's being given to us as our key today as well. So trust that symbolism that comes with having this in our hands, in our possession, knowing that all of that is entrusted is from that tree of life symbol as well, and the emeralds being the gems that they are. I haven't looked up what the symbology is of emeralds in prep for this because, well, I haven't done any. I just came in, turned on the computer, shuffled the deck, and here we are. So trust your instincts around what it feels for you that even an emerald is symbolic for. If it would certainly be symbolic of someone's birth month, because there are gems that represent birth months. I think for September, which is my month of birth, it's sapphire. So what emerald is, I actually don't know. Someone could probably tell me in the in the chat. And Cheryl, good morning. Lovely to see you. Oh gosh, managed to catch you live for a change. Yeah, I've just been very relaxed today and come on when I felt it's the right time and ready to come into the office, the computer room, etc. So it's the right timing for me. And that light's gone even more glary. So interesting. I think we're going to have a very sunny and hot day today. Well, warmer day than I've been used to over the last couple of weeks. Japan was very cold, by the way. Anyway, I'll get back to this interpretation. So with this key, so the mysterious golden key adorned with the flower of life pattern, encrusted with the 3 emeralds and attached to a thick blue tassel, lays on a wooden table waiting to be picked up. So be aware of what situations you have around you today that are going to allow you to use your key, and know what the significance of that is for you throughout your day. It's opening up your whole mind and beingness to what is around us, what we have as our environmental physical aspects, as well as that is our inner mind, the how we're thinking and feeling, and also how that's affecting our spirituality understanding, and all of that is more along that. It is a more esoteric side of life, isn't it? And it's just something that we need for ourselves to understand for ourselves. It's not to put judgment on it for other people or anything like that. It is to bring to our inner self our own understanding of what's happening in our life and our day to day, because this is relevant for today. It's what we've been given by Spirit to show us, guide us, give us more clarity. And thank you, Fiona. Emerald green for the heart chakra. That's wonderful. Thank you for looking up that and sharing that with us, because I knew it would have significance in some way. Right. So now the two quotes that are actually shared in this particular interpretation is one from William James. Okay, so it's any idea to be suggestive must come to the individual with the force of revelation. Okay, so that's being shown to us. That's opening up our awareness for that as well. And there's another quote that's Niels Bohr, B-O-H-R. I don't know that author. Every great and deep difficulty bears in itself its own solution. It forces us to change our thinking in order to find it. So that's having an openness to how we think and our perspectives and understandings around life, or whatever it is that we're feeling is difficult. We actually do have the answer, and that's that the and I feel that is the open awareness that there is going to be always some form of solution to everything. We don't always see it in the instant, and it can be time delayed. We just have that trust in how everything does pan out in life. As if you have a belief in your God, your in the what your belief systems are, trust that what you are putting your energy toward is going to come with its solution. Okay, your understanding. It's not always a solution that there has to be a completion, because sometimes the story will continue onward for a long time, and we don't always get our answers instantly. We can't expect that, but we can expect that. It's all of that is the combination of our own understanding and how we're moving forward. Because, what is the aim of life? It is to grow, learn, move forward, continue in loving energy with each other as people and humanity. I'm just looking outside because the dog's growling in the lounge room, and I'm wondering what at. I can't see anything, so just in case there was some sort of a warning there that he was letting me know about. And Fiona, yes, love, rebirth, growth, and prosperity. Yes, that's a wonderful way of looking at. Well, it's a nice, succinct way of looking at life, isn't it? And prosperity does not always mean the physical dollars, money, and that type of stuff things. It can mean other things that, you interpret that one for yourself, because I don't know what your emphasis in life is. We all have there is, for each and every one of us, a main force that keeps us moving forward. As far as desire, what is your innermost desire in life? Okay. And Cheryl, have to watch the replay. Oh, that's all fine. I don't take them down. It's only Facebook that does. And don't think YouTube ever does. So, you can always watch it on the YouTube channel too. Way back to the 8 years, however long I've been recording, and they're all there. So, in a reading, when you have the key, you have the solution, the opening, the answer, and the way out. You can also have the closing. I like to remind people it's an open close situation. The key does both. Okay, the key is your revelation, a lightning bolt, and your inspiration. So when it comes in a reading, pay attention. It's a sign trying to point you toward something important. So that's what we're being given, is the sign for, um, there is the opportunity at some point that we're going to open up knowledge. We're going to open up more of the clarity. We're going to open up something that really does let us through that door and into a new revelation, new situation, new awareness, that type of thing. Okay, so it can be to validate something that's an issue, or to highlight a karmic event as well. So it's the yes card and the you've got this card. Okay, so there we have it. We've got our key. We've got a way that we can really um, open up and into new understanding, and possibly even something new that we want to try out for hobbies or career path, or opening the key to our heart for someone that we've been connecting with on a friendship level, that's going to take it to something that is deeper. There's so many different possibilities of what a key can be used for. So trust your inner self, your intuition, trust your spirit guides as to where that is going to lead you today, as you yourself are using your key. Don't just let it sit on the table unused. Pick it up and use it in whatever way that it's needing to open up something new for you, or just something that is progressing and improving, increasing your learning. Okay? Now, thank you for joining me. Since it's such an ad hoc time and everything, I'm not going to be setting a set time for these readings anymore. It's just going to be when it fits into the day. Potentially still hoping to be in the morning, but I just don't know, because life situations coming forward are going to be a little erratic, just as a pre-warning. I'm not sharing all the details, and that is fine. We each live our lives as we need to. So I'm hoping to share more time with you, and we'll just see how that pans out. Now, one of the things I thought, well, I'd put, where am I going with my finger? Because it's in the opposite when I'm looking at the screen. Here is my biggest purchase that I made when I was in Japan, and it's from the United Studios, from guess where? The Harry Potter world. And it's certainly, now I can't even remember the name of the owl itself. Doesn't matter. It's voice activated. I haven't turned it on, but I might give a demo of it at some point. So that's sitting there because there's only a very few little things that I purchased whilst away in Japan, and that one is the biggest. And of course, a couple of pairs of chopsticks, because it's fun to eat with chopsticks. And one set does have a little owl features on it. So there we go. Keep enjoying your day today. Thank you, Ros Gurley, and have a fab day for all around the globe. A good morning, evening, afternoon, and all the rest, and the Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. Thank you so much, Fiona, and for the numerology as well. So in everything that you do, just enjoy life as best you can, and really do try to open up for yourself what is your pathway, your learning, your doorways, all of that you need, especially in the day to day, but moving forward in every day. I'd hate to have you loaded down with so many keys that you can't walk. Anyway, and thankfully it is all the energetics of it. And yes, not just a physical key. We'll see you tomorrow, hopefully, and have a wonderful day. Blessings to you all, and namaste. I'm not hitting the buttons too well, am I? See you tomorrow.